Hi, thank you for watching. This is my first time ever filming any December daily related video, and I wanted to share my foundation pages. This is the first year that I have done foundation pages. The last 2 years that I've done December daily, I didn't do foundation pages because of work and it was just crazy, but due to the pandemic and everyone being home, I thought maybe this would be a good year to give the foundation pages a try, and I'm really glad that I did it. I got the Bronze Mary Mary album, and let me open it up. I always get a little chuckle. This was not planned. I did not plan for my face to be like perfectly in the middle of the sea, so that always makes me laugh. On the inside cover, I found these acrylic glitter letters by the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby, and they have adhesive already on them. So since our surname is pretty short, it's nice that it fits perfectly there on the inside cover. I have the December cutout from the kit this year with my face in the middle of the sea. Again, that was not planned. This is our family photo from this year. Oh, is it focused? Sorry if it's kind of dark too. I hope you're able to see. I'm doing it in front of a window, but it's not coming out very well. Our family photo this year, and I didn't do a reason why last year, but I really felt compelled to write one this year, so here's my reason why behind with some photos from our family photo session. This is the striped transparency with the circle in the middle from this year's kit, and I saw on Steph Grimes' video, she talked about a star wreath on here, and I thought that was a really great idea because I did also buy the star kit, and it was just a nice way to use up that product. Not all of it, I used some of it, and do the star wreath, so I scrap lifted that because I thought it was a really neat idea. Originally, I planned to put this over our family photo, but since I'm still trying to learn how to crop and print photos properly, that didn't work out. So this will be used for something else. I copied Allie's idea to use one of the pocket folders, or whatever you call this, one of the pockets this year with a tag inside. So this will be for journaling or photos, things like that. This is probably my most favorite foundation page ever. I mean, one, this is my first year doing foundation pages, but the thing I am most proud of. So I actually learned to use a sewing machine so I could make this page. That's how big a deal this page is to me. It started because I saw these buttons at Hobby Lobby in their Christmas section. The package was labeled buttons, but they look like little Christmas bulbs. And once I saw them, I knew I wanted to put them in the album somehow. I was thinking to make a string of lights, like maybe I could thread it across or something like that. I didn't know how to incorporate it. And then I got the idea to sew it onto the side of a transparency. So let me open this. I don't know if you can see very well, but the transparency ends about here, and then this rest is just felt hangover, so that way I could hand stitch each of these bulbs onto the side so it looks like a string of lights, and I'm just really thrilled with how this turned out. Like I said, I learned how to use a sewing machine just so I could stitch this felt onto this transparency, so that was a big deal for me. It looks so fun. It turned out exactly as I imagined it to. I'm going to use this as the page for either setting up Christmas lights outside for the first time or our trip to the zoo to see the Christmas lights. This is the red and white star transparency that came in the kit this year. I don't think the main kit, but the transparencies from this year. And I adhered 2 gift card envelopes that I got from the Dollar Spot at Target. And then on the inside, it has, well, this won't be inside. I label all of my templates. It'll be journaling or photos to pull out. I also have a template for the size of the gift card envelope, so that way I can include photos or journaling in these spots. And same for the back. That way it covers up this, of course. There will be photos and journaling on the other side. This is the hexagon fold out from last year. I purchased the product play lessons from last year, but I didn't get a chance to even watch them because of work, and I have a really long commute, so I'm usually very, very tired by the end of the day. But I didn't get to watch any of the product play last year or the prep day, so I didn't even know about this until I started watching other people's videos. I was like, wow, that looks really awesome. So I finally watched last year's product play, and I'm including the hexagon this year. And it's going to be adhered to this tag, so it'll do the fold out just like what everyone had last year. This paper clip, I used this when I was really into my Erin Condren Life Planner. I actually haven't done paper planning in a long time. Blasphemy, I know. And this has just been sitting in a bin, not being used, forgotten about. So I'm really glad that I can use it and it can be displayed and admired. It's gonna hold the hexagon fold out when it's not being looked at. So I'm really glad I get to use that. It's a cute little Christmas cupcake. These are two envelopes. I think this one was from last year and this one's from this year. These are really important to me to include in this album. Inside of these envelopes, I'm going to put handwritten letters to my children. I call my youngest my bright soul, and I call my oldest my tender heart. And I thought it was really important to have handwritten letters to them, so if they were ever looking at this in the future, they could see my thoughts and wishes for them, like in my own handwriting. I don't know, I thought that was important. This was part of the envelope kit this year. I just cut off the top and I pulled off the fastener, and I used it to hold my invitation. Now this was just a happy coincidence. I did not plan for this invitation to fit so nicely in this envelope. I made the card first, and then I was trying to figure out how am I going to put it in my album, and it just so happens to fit really nicely in here. So this is an invitation I made and sent to a friend. I actually made this one first, and I fell in love with it, and I knew I wanted to put it in my album, so I made an entirely separate invitation that I was able to mail. But this is the first one that I made, and it's for a gingerbread workshop. I did Pam Baldwin's pop-up gingerbread, which I think is such a fun idea. I really love it. I don't think I'm gifted enough to figure out how to make it of our actual gingerbread house. I'll have to watch the instructions for that, but I love that it adds such a fun element to the invitation that I sent to my friend. Since there's a pandemic going on and we can't go to the normal gingerbread house workshop we would normally go to, my boys are going to be hosting their own workshop, and that's what this invitation is for. And then my last foundation page that I have so far is Ali Edwards, her transparency windows template that was in product play or prep day, one of those. So I have this sweater type texture look cardstock on the front, and it's backed with this beautiful champagne glitter cardstock. And I have the gold stripe transparency from last year, and then some silver star vellum paper I got from Hobby Lobby. So those are just my few foundation pages that I've come up with so far. I think that even though I don't have a ton, it's still helpful and it's still getting the creative juices flowing, especially this page. I'm so happy about this one. But yeah, I just wanted to share. I've never made a December daily video, and it's so inspiring to watch everyone else's, and I definitely scrap lift a lot because I'm relatively new to the crafty world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!